Hi, this is Tracey from GiftBasketAppeal, and today we're going to be making an envelope for an A2 card. So this card is 5.5 by 4.25. So let's get started. So I am going to be using my Scor-Pal to do this, and I just took a 12 by 12 piece of paper and I cut it down to 6 3/4 by 10 3/4. So that's what you'll need. So I will make sure I put all of the measurements in the description box below. So what you're going to need to do is lining this up the long way here. You're going to need to take your score tool and you're going to need to make 1/2 inch on both sides. So you have your paper the long way here. So I'm going to be at the 1/2 inch mark here. And I just want to make sure I hold that in place. And I just want to do that again to make sure that I'm getting a good line on there. Okay, and so then I'm going to turn it over on the other side actually and do another 1/2 inch. Okay, and then I'm going to turn my paper horizontally and I'm going to score it at the 3 inch mark. And I'm going to score it at the 7.5 inch mark. Okay, so that's what it should look like. And so I want to make sure I fold this really good too, just to get a good fold on there. So I'm holding it in the opposite direction there. And I might as well use this. So you can use a piece of paper that's both sides, or you can use it that's just one-sided. So that's what I'm doing. So of course this will be the inside of my envelope, but I love the color on here as well. Okay, so what you're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just kind of cut these lines here. I just wanted to define it so you can really see where I'm cutting. So I'm cutting this area out here. Right there. Okay, and I'm going over here and cutting this out. And I'm going to do this side right here. And again over on this side. So you're just left with these two side edges. Okay, and the next thing I want to do is I want to round my edges. And as you start to move through your whole envelope making process, you'll kind of see what you like. So all I'm doing is I'm going to round my edges here. And I'm just using my scissor to do it because I don't have like a rounder. So I'm just kind of gently just taking off that little pointed end there. Now if you prefer to just use those sharp edges, you can. You could leave those there if you want, but I'd rather have mine. I like the rounded edges. And someone said you could also use a coin to get those rounded edges. I guess kind of line it up right against there and just kind of cut around it, or even trace it with a pencil. But I'm just going to use my smaller scissors here. These work just as good. Okay. All right. And I love these envelopes. I'm just learning to use my Scor-Pal to make these. So I'm really loving these, making this size especially. And if you didn't see the instructions for the 3x3 tutorial, for the 3x3 cards, I also will link that below in the description. Okay, so you see how this is forming now, your envelope. Really easy and simple. So I like using this. This is my AdTech Crafters tape, and it's the permanent tape. And I'm not going to go along here. I'm going to go along here and then line it up. That way I don't go too far above it and then it's sticky right here. So it's easier if I apply it right here on the edge. And then right along here. And then I'm going to fold it up. And I get a pretty good stick with this also. Permanent tape really does good. Okay, and so look, there it is, your envelope. That easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it to the test. I've got my card here. Look how cute that card is. And got some ribbon on there, and it's got a little bit of dimension on it. It's got the butterfly. Let's see. Oh, there it is. And it's perfect. Look at that. And knowing me, I'm probably going to go and decorate the outside and maybe in this part here. Or I could even decorate in here by just putting maybe a little bit of my scrap sheets that are smaller. We'll see. So I hope this tutorial helped you. I'm still learning how to use that Scor-Pal. I will leave the link below to where you can get it from. And I hope this was helpful to you. You have a great day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.